Good afternoon. It is Chris Chen. It is your This Week in Real Estate. Wanted to talk to you about two really big things. The first thing is regarding insurance. Insurance is one of the hardest things that we're dealing with right now in this real estate market. Obviously, the buyer's impact has been significant over the years. State Farm, for the first time ever, has been given the rights to do an emergency mid-year raise in rates. That is going to be approximately 17%. For current homeowners and 38% on homeowners or landlords for their rental properties. So if you are with State Farm, make sure you are talking to your State Farm agent. This is actually good news because State Farm was threatening to cancel or what they call non-renew several thousand policies. And in the deal with the state, they will now be greatly reducing that list, if not eliminating most of those houses altogether. The other area that I wanted to focus on was the current real estate market, because things have been changing and they've been changing fairly quickly. Obviously, if you're going to buy a house this year, we really want to make sure that you understand what that marketplace is and how to use it to your advantage. What we saw in the first 2 weeks of May has been building up, but we are going to see this trend likely continue for the second quarter and maybe into the end of the summer too, July, August, September. That trend has been the explosion in inventory that we've seen this year. In the end of the first quarter, we saw 75% more homes available for sale than we saw in 2024. That's huge. Continuing that trend, the first 2 weeks of May, we saw 110 houses, new listings, come to the market in the beginning of May. And that has been tremendous because on average for the last 2 years, we've only seen 120 new listings in a month. So again, we're seeing almost twice as many houses come to the market. And this has really pushed our months of inventory to become a more balanced market. We are now just over 6 months of inventory. We're approaching 7 months of inventory in our thing. But if you look at this chart, the slope is extreme on that build. It is not like it's been happening over time. It just came and it just shot way up. We're seeing this trend of the inventory rise. Typically, when we see the inventory rise and it becomes more of a buyer's market, we tend to see pricing soften, but that usually takes 2 to 3 months to occur. And what we're seeing right now, and again, in looking at the last 10 years, when we look at this, we're seeing that the median price of houses has been increasing steadily, and it's really plateaued over the last 2 years for Napa County. So what I expect is that we're going to see some real pressure on prices as we see this inventory go up. If you are looking to buy this year, we want to make sure that you are an expert in the market as well, so that you're getting the best deal possible and taking advantage of this current situation. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.